Here's a wild story with a message that isn't often talked about. Okay, it has nothing to do with the headline. It's just more or less the underlying theme, for a back of a letter or a better term. Sorry, Morgan Stanley banker, 47, sues his estranged wife, 65. Okay, pause. Okay, so he's suing his ex-wife. Why is there an 18-year age gap in the wrong direction? Okay, I'm just trying to piece some stuff to. Why is that happening? For $7 million. Okay, so he's a banker and he's suing her for $7 million. Another imbalance here. Okay, like this. Okay. Like, it's not very often that you get a sugar mama situation, or that you flip it into a marriage. And why would you? Okay. After claiming she forced him to move jobs, well, if she has $7 million to spare, and that's the problem, man. When women are in controlling, or rather positions of control, they're horrible people. Okay, they don't let you forget anything. Okay, they will remember shit that they did for you 6 months, a year beforehand. And it's like, well, what have you done for me? It's like, I don't know. I don't fucking keep tabs like that, but whatever. Anyways, by peppering him with emails falsely claiming he slept with prostitutes and had STDs as they battle out nasty divorce. Fucking what, bro? Holy shit. But yo, here's a lady who was trying to ruin this guy's life. Okay, let's keep it a buck. Okay, so afterwards, okay, after all of the lawsuits, after all of the divorce settlement is already done and stuff like that, she was trying to put it out there that this dude's got the HIV, or I don't know, maybe he's got herpes or something like that. Okay, and that he's out there buying box. Okay, she's trying to put all of the worst shit on his name, trying to fuck up his love life after the fact, because he's 47 after this divorce is over and she's 65. Like, she might as well just fucking pack it in at this point. Like, it's all fucking done, dusted. Heavy emphasis on the dust. Okay, so she was trying to get him. Okay. A Morgan Stanley banker is suing his estranged wife for $7 million, claiming she forced him out of his job by harassing him with abusive emails. Okay, that recontextualizes the headline a bit, okay? Because it sounded like, okay, this was some sort of those reverse, oh my god, I need alimony in this situation because my evil husband forced me to stay at home and just be a stay-at-home mom, so now I need appropriate compensation because I can't get a job anymore, okay? One of those other draconian fail-safes in modern-day relationships, or modern-day marriages, as it were. But she was throwing out anonymous emails in order to get this guy fired from his job. Like, yo, that shit, if there's any proof to those allegations, man, that's not too dissimilar to a Me Too claim. I'm just saying. These bitches, man. Yeah, suing his estranged wife for $7 million, claiming that he forced him out of his job by, harassing him with abusive emails, and his bosses had access to, falsely accusing him for sleeping with prostitutes and contracting STDs as a result. Jean-Charles Beru, oh, there's another mark against him. He's French, 47, and his estranged orthodontist wife, Thea Sheev, 65, are in the midst of a bitter divorce battle on Long Island. Of course, he claims that after their initial marriage started to break down in 2018, she bombarded him with emails while he was at his old job at Merrill Lynch. Oh, okay, yeah, so I was just trying to think. It's like, okay, she's an orthodontist, and obviously she's older and whatever. Okay, so there's a problem there whatsoever, because she's already at a certain level. Okay, like, she's, financially speaking, she's a very successful lady. Orthodontists, they make bank. Okay, I don't know how much. I just know that they are very well compensated. So this guy's definitely going to have to be pulling in wealth as well. And if he was working at Merrill Lynch and now he's made a parallel shift over to Morgan Stanley, and it makes sense. Okay, he could have been handling a lot of money, or at least had the access to it. Okay, I'm just trying to think how this marriage initially got together. Okay, falsely accusing him of sleeping with prostitutes, which, is that a crime? Is she actually defaming him? I don't know, because New York's kind of fucking weird. Okay, she allegedly contacted his new clients. Oh, okay, and then spreading defamatory lies. Yeah. And told him he was being investigated for securities fraud. Oh, that actually might be illegal. Okay. In emails, Shive, who previously ran an orthodontic practice in Queens, also claimed he was seeking treatment for herpes, syphilis, trichomoniasis. I don't know what that one is. And various other problems. Various other problems. You already got herpes and syphilis, okay? At least that's the story that she's trying to tell, okay? How many other problems? How many? According to documents obtained by the New York Post, because his superiors had access to his emails, yeah, company email, okay, anybody can access that and higher up on the chain of command, as a common practice in finance and in most organized businesses. Like, that's not, everybody knows that, okay. He says his allegations forced him to leave. Maybe. He also claims they prompted an investigation at his new job. Yeah, of course. Well, why'd you leave? Okay. And they were going to call over. It's like, yeah, we kept getting peppered. Okay. And then clients were also getting pestered by his wife. I'd imagine that probably had a little bit more to do with him having a difficult time, you know, getting work afterwards. They were married in 2005 and lived in exclusive Oyster Bay, an affluent Long Island suburb, in a modest house near the water. I don't know if that really makes sense. A modest house near the water in Suffolk County. I don't think that works out, okay? Bieru's attorney pleaded with the judge to help them resolve the divorce amicably, and bitch was like, nah, man, I got some emails that I need to go send. I'll come back to you in a minute. But his wife continues to abuse him despite an order which forbids her from making contact. Well, I'm not contacting him. I'm contacting all of his potential clients, okay? So I'm trying to ruin him on a sexual front and on a financial front. So I just want to leave this guy destitute because I feel like it. Interesting, okay? And he's a hunter. Cool. One of his hunting trophies, which nothing wrong with that at all whatsoever. That's a modest house. One of the emails, as she said, she is said to have told him, it seems like you don't want a divorce and you are dragging it out to no end. I will never take you back. You are gross. You are known to have bipolar disorder and traumatic brain injury and are not capable of rational thought. Okay, so you don't want to leave me, but you're gross and you're crazy. But who's the one sending emails to everybody? You're crazy. Women, man. I tell you. In another, she spewed, there is no greater proof of your severe mental illness than the fact that you continue to use my address to get your treatment for STDs. That would seem to be pretty easily corroborated. Like, okay, your dick got bumps? No? Okay, she's lying. His attorney pleaded with the court that the emails were filled with made-up claims. Yeah. Contents of these emails were entirely fabricated and false. And if this was just squabbling between both parties, like outside of the non-contact order, if she's breaking that, it's like, okay, that would be a strike against you in the divorce court. But if it was just between those two parties, problems there. But in the greater context of things, you know, it's small fries. His attorneys pleaded with the court. Yeah, emails made up with lies. Emails to him were out of left field. He's very patient, very professional gentleman, and thought that this would de-escalate, but it didn't. Oh, so he's like a turbo simp. So that's how this relationship started. Okay, no, he's kind of a doormat. Okay, he wanted to respectfully separate from his wife. Respectfully. Didn't have to go like this, but it did. A Flickr account shows Bieru, an avid big game hunter, posing with some of his kills during trips to Africa. That's fine. He now lives in a $3,550 a month Manhattan bachelor pad. Yep, where he can go ahead and get bitches. Ones that are, you know, if he's going to be doing the age gap thing, it better be in reverse. Otherwise, bro, you're doing it wrong. Neither Shive nor her attorney have commented on the court's claims. Bieru worked at Merrill Lynch for 16 years before moving to Morgan Stanley in May of last year. I'd like to know who initiated the divorce in this situation, because there's a lot of projection that's going on here, okay? Chances are he looked over and it's like, oof. A lot of creaking, cracks, and, you know, way too many gray hairs for me in this situation, okay? 47, maybe he wants kids, and, you know, that egg carton has been empty for a long old time, okay? Maybe he initiated it in one of those very strange situations, just wanted it to be amicable. But given the fact that, yeah, she's never going to find herself another 47-year-old banker on the come-up, like, oh man, she's being very vindictive about this, especially if there's no corresponding actions to this. This is one of those situations, okay, regardless of age, regardless of locations, women cannot take rejection. They lash out like this, oh, it's not me, it's you, because you have the dirty dick, okay? You're out there buying box, okay? You're one of those poachers that goes to Africa and exploits, I don't know, Africans or something like that, whatever the fuck they'd make up on top of that stuff. I don't know how things broke down. He's French and he's got, you know, soft features, so I don't think he was beating the brakes off of her. And obviously I think that would probably get brought up in those emails that she's sending out. But again, if they've been estranged since 2018 and her in 2022 was continuing to send out a bunch of vindictive emails, how in the hell, like outside of herpes, would she even know what type of STDs he has? Okay, this is the type of shit, maybe not on this high level, now women will do when they're spurned. So this is why you have to. It goes beyond the pale at this point. If you want to fuck around with Western women in this point, in this time, in this day and age, you have to do your homework, okay? Don't take these girls seriously. Vet them appropriately. Spin multiple plates. So if you find a crazy one, you're not left out in the cold. And never, ever, ever wife up your sugar mama, and never, ever marry somebody that's 18 years older than you as a guy. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? So, with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.